The Canon EOS M50 is a fantastic camera and is a big step in the right direction for Canon, but it's not without some downsides. And in today's video, we're going to be going over all the downsides of the Canon EOS M50. So first off, we're going to talk about the elephant in the room. This camera's 4K video capabilities. It can shoot 4K video at 24 frames a second. And shooting in 24 frames a second really isn't ideal. I'd like to shoot at 30 or even 60 frames a second at 4K, but that's just more of a preference thing. The real issue with the 4K on this video is there is a 1.7 times crop factor when shooting in 4K. And that crop factor is going to turn this 17mm lens into a 29mm lens. And I constantly find myself struggling to get any wide shots with this camera. So that 1.6 times crop factor is going to really mess up with all the focal lengths of your lenses, and it's just going to get very much in the way of shooting video. The M50 is equipped with Canon's dual pixel AF, which makes autofocusing during video an absolute breeze. It's basically like a full focus system just straight built into your camera. But unfortunately, when shooting 4K video, Canon's dual pixel system is disabled. And also when filming in 4K, the electronic level that's built in is also disabled. And that's just a huge annoyance and just really makes this camera very hard to use for when shooting high quality video. Even though Canon's dual pixel AF is disabled when filming, there's still going to be some sort of autofocusing system, but it's really terrible, it's very outdated, and basically you're going to have to manually focus every single one of your scenes. And lastly, we're going to talk about rolling shutter on the Canon EOS M50 while shooting 4K. It doesn't have rolling shutter issues when shooting at 1080p, even at 60 frames a second, but when you switch to 4K video, it suffers from absolutely terrible rolling shutter. And basically that means that you're not going to be able to film any fast moving subjects at all. If you do, it's going to look absolutely terrible. Another big complaint of this M50 is it really just doesn't fit in the hand well. It's way too small to fit in any normal person size hands, where a big beefy camera like the Canon 6D is just going to feel absolutely perfect in the hand, and because of that, it's actually going to help you get some smoother video. And I can hold a camera like this Canon 6D all day long without any discomfort, where holding this M50 for about 20 minutes, my hand's really going to start to cramp. And the last thing I'm going to talk about in this video is the SD card slot is on the bottom, and that means if you have a big tripod mounted to the bottom of the camera, you're not going to be able to access your SD card unless you first remove your tripod. So in summation, the EOS M50 is definitely a great camera as long as you're not shooting 4K video. 4K video is really a big gimmick for this camera, and 4K on this camera is really just half-baked. But it's definitely a fantastic camera for taking pictures, it's very lightweight and portable, and it can also shoot incredible 1080p video. And it really stacks up well to cameras much more expensive than it, like the Canon 80D. And I'm definitely not going to be selling this camera anytime soon. It definitely has a place in my work environment. But that's all I got for you guys in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up down below, and of course, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and then you'll be notified every single time I upload a brand new video to this YouTube channel. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will catch you all in the next one.